Welcome back, football family, to USA Football Craze. We are officially in the endgame of the 2025 to 2026 season, and the narrative shifts are happening at lightning speed. From historic upsets to crucial top four clashes, everything is on the line. Today, we are breaking down the massive results from match weeks 35 and 36, diving into the tactically chaotic 3-2-2 Manchester Derby-style intensity, checking out Inter Miami's absolute goal explosions in MLS, and forecasting the historic final match day on May 24th. Grab a drink, lock in, and let's break down the world's beautiful game. Let's kick things off with an absolute classic at Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Liverpool never lacks drama, but this 5-goal thriller took things to a whole new level. United walked away with a vital 3-2-2 victory, but it was a tactical war of attrition. The referee was busy, flashing yellows early in the second half as both midfields traded blows. For United, keeping their composure under late. Liverpool, pressure saves their late-season pride. For Liverpool, dropping these 3 points completely shatters their momentum heading into the final matches. Let's look at how the tactical setup in transition allowed United to exploit Liverpool's high line. Consistency is what defines champions, but Manchester City showed they are human, after all, during an insane 3-2-3 draw at Goodison Park against a relentless Everton side. City's backline looked vulnerable, picking up 4 yellow cards under heavy transition pressure. But Pep Guardiola did what Pep does best. He adapted. City immediately bounced back with consecutive 3-2-0 masterclasses against Brentford and Crystal Palace. Erling Haaland and the midfield engine look dialed in, proving that even when they stumble, their recovery speed is unmatched. With Aston Villa up next, on the final day, City controls their own destiny, while City are fighting through defensive adjustments. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal are putting on a clinic in defensive steel. A commanding 3-0 win over Fulham set the tone, but it was their 1-0 away victory at the London Stadium against West Ham that showed true championship DNA. Pretty Arsenal picked up 4 yellow cards late in the game just to lock down the clean sheet. They face Burnley next at the and anything less than 3 points ends the dream. Arteta has built a machine, but can they hold their nerve? Now, if you want pure, unadulterated chaos, look no further than Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's roller coaster season hit another massive ditch as Nottingham Forest came to town and completely ran away with a 3-2-1 victory. Chelsea's discipline completely evaporated, highlighted by double yellow frustrations. Forest sat deep, absorbed the pressure, and executed a counter-attacking masterclass that left the Blues completely exposed. It raises massive tactical questions about Chelsea's defensive transition structure and leadership. When chasing a game, the race for European spots is arguably more exciting than the title race right now. Unai Emery's Aston Villa just dropped a massive nuclear bomb on the top 4 by defeating Liverpool 4-2 in a wild game at Villa Park. Meanwhile, Tottenham slipped up, managing only a 1-1 draw against Leeds United in a high-intensity affair that saw Spurs pick up 3 yellow cards. Newcastle is also sitting right in the thick of it. After drawing 1-1 with Nottingham Forest, no one wants to drop out of Europe, making every single blade of grass a battleground. Let's cross the Atlantic and check in on Major League Soccer, where the 2026 season is throwing up some absolute arcade game scorelines. Inter Miami CF went into Cincinnati and walked away with a mind-boggling 5-3 victory. The star power in Miami is making them impossible to stop in the final third, even if their defense leaves the back door open. Meanwhile, the league's newest forces are making noise. San Diego FC completely dismantled Austin FC 5-0 before playing out a thrilling 3-3 draw against Cincinnati. MLS soccer is fast, chaotic, and heavily unpredictable right now. Heading down south to Mexico, the Liga MX Liguilla Clausura semifinals are bringing the absolute heat. Cruz Azul just secured a massive 2-1 away win against ACD Guadalajara at the Jalisco Stadium, putting them in the driver's seat with a 4-3 aggregate victory to advance. Over in the other semifinal bracket, CF Pachuca managed a gritty 1-0 home victory over Pumas UNM, setting up an incredibly tense second leg at the Estadio Olímpico Universitario. In Liga MX, regular season form goes out the window. It's all about survival. As we prepare for the grand finale on May 24th, let's look at the tactical setups. Manchester City will host Aston Villa at the Etihad. Pep will likely deploy a heavily controlled, possession-oriented 3-2-4-1 to prevent Villa's lethal counterattacks through Leon Bailey and Watkins. Arsenal, away at Crystal Palace, will look to exploit wide areas, relying on their suffocating high press to force early turnovers. If City draws and Arsenal wins, the goal differential criteria will kick in. This is the ultimate tactical chess match. 60 minutes of pure football madness. Down, and the biggest week of the year is staring us right in the face. Who is lifting the Premier League trophy on May 24th? Will Pep Guardiola secure another title? Or will Mikel Arteta's Gunners complete the fairy tale? Drop your exact score predictions in the comments section below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to USA Football Craze for daily tactical deep dives, and share this video with your football friends. Until next time, stay crazy for the beautiful game.